That door didn't just refuse to open. There was a reason. A young man named Daniel loved God deeply. He prayed frequently and fasted. He served in the church and worked hard to achieve his dream job. 4 years. He thought God had prepared a specific door for him, his dream job. But one morning an email arrived saying they had regrets about him. The door closed, leaving Daniel broken and feeling abandoned. He looked up and asked, "God, why would you bring me this far only to reject me?" Daniel felt lost and isolated. And one night, sitting alone in darkness, he said something many believers secretly think, "Lord, did you forget me?" But what Daniel did not know was that heaven was protecting him. Sometimes the door that didn't open was God's mercy. Isaiah 55:8-9 says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord." In Proverbs 3:5-6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding." Daniel did not understand it then, but God could see what he could not see. 3 months later, news about that same company Daniel cried over broke down. Workers lost salaries, some arrested, others homeless. Daniel looked at the news and cried. Not tears of pain, but tears of realization. The door he was crying to enter was God's protection. Sometimes, doors close because God sees danger ahead. Sometimes, they close because your purpose is elsewhere. For Joseph, the door didn't open because he was meant for the throne. For Paul, the door didn't open because he was meant for Macedonia. Sometimes the greatest blessing begins with a closed door. What lessons can we learn from the story of the door that didn't open? 1. God can see what you cannot see, you only see today. God sees tomorrow. 2. Closed doors are not always rejection. Sometimes they are protection. 3. Delay does not mean denial. God's timing is different from yours. 4. Stop forcing doors God has closed. If God shuts it, trust Him enough to walk away. 5. Your value is not determined by one opportunity. One closed door cannot cancel God's purpose over your life. Stay anchored on God, and that door will definitely open.
Thank you for watching. If this message strengthened you, subscribe and join us. Stay anchored on God.